Today's episode of the Daily XP is brought to you by Loot Crate, monthly gaming and geek gear brought directly to your door. Sign up using the link in the description below. What's up, attackers? Kirk here with your December 4th edition of the XP, where I break down some of my favorite stories happening in the MMO world for the week. I hope everyone's had a great start to December, with the winter breaks coming up and ample opportunities for some wintertime gaming while your parents are yapping away with Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima downstairs. On this week's episode, we have Lord of the Rings Online, AD 2460, a new champion in Paladins, Tom Clancy's Endwar, Dragomon Hunter, and more. The XP starts now. The latest closed beta patch for Hi-Rez's free-to-play team shooter Paladins introduced the first new character, aside from all the characters being technically new to the game. The Winter Witch Evie brings with her a classic hit-and-run gameplay style with some cool misdirection abilities like teleportation and illusions. The 0.8 patch to Paladins also brought some new features, including a system that will help you deal with players who bail in the middle of matches, who, by the way, are the most hated people of all time. I swear it. I freaking hate you guys. And, of course, some tweaks to existing maps and new cards, along with more in that 0.8 patch. You can go check that out now if you're in the beta. Today, the space-based sci-fi strategy game AD 2460 announced a brand new patch, and, most importantly, that the web-based MMO will be going free to play. That's right, come December 7th, a mere 3 days from now, the game will go from a subscription-based game to a free-to-play game due to the anticipated user growth, not user growthing, which is imperative in an MMO. The game does have a 15-day free trial, however, so basically you can sign up today and continue on with the free-to-play when your trial ends. The developer, Fifth Season, is very clear with their stance against pay-to-win, so they say there will be no elements of that in the free-to-play version. The elements you can spend money on will be based around fun and customization. Update 17.1 is coming for Lord of the Rings Online, and as usual will come with a long list of bug fixes and improvements to the game. There aren't a huge number of things that I wanted to talk about with this new update, but one in particular I did want to mention, and it's not the first time we've seen this tactic in an MMO game. We saw it in EverQuest and I think a few others. Blessing of Valor is a new item that you can purchase that will instantly boost your character's level to 95. That's right, you buy this one item and you can jump to 5 levels before the max, which is 100. So this can be taken one of two ways, I think. One, it's a great idea because it will help new people wanting to enter the game, give them a chance to see some endgame content and higher level play without committing a ton of hours. But two, it sucks because of all the hard work loyal players have put into it to make it to that level, and you'll be playing with quote-unquote noobs at end-level content? I don't think that's fair. But I want to know what you guys think of this sort of item. Are you in favor of it? Do you hate it? Are you whatever about it? Let me know in the comments, please. Dragomon Hunter and Arya Games went massive this week, adding in a new PvP arena that will finally introduce large-scale, nay, massive-scale battles to the game. The new battlefield, the Final Frontier, will feature 300 vs 300 battles that can raise your star rank, allow you to use a unique war mount on the battlefield, and earn massive battlefield points, which are new. You can trade those in for new rewards. So how do you participate in the Final Frontier? Well, one, you have to be level 30, and then you will automatically receive the quest titled Red vs. Blue, and you'll have to complete that, and then you choose a faction, red or blue. So after the quest, you choose a faction, and you're ready to battle. During the battle, there is a 10-minute preparation period and a 30-minute timed battle, where there will be one player selected as a warlord and 2 others selected as his or her centurions. The Final Frontier is only available twice per day on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, so check that out if you're level 30, and head over to the Dragomon Hunter website to find all the little details like the exact times and what the warlord and centurions are and how you get to be those. Trion's free-to-play action RPG Devilian kicked off its open beta this week and will run until December 7th at 1 a.m. EST. After the beta, the team will begin to prep for its official launch, which is scheduled for December 10th. We took a look at Devilian in October, and you can find that video on our channel here if you're interested to see what it's all about. Also going into open beta this week was Ubisoft's Tom Clancy's Endwar Online. On December 3rd, the open beta began and launched with a new PvP mode, War Game, in which players will be able to use special decks, yes, another game with card elements, while offering up big rewards. You can check out Endwar Online Open Beta by creating an account on their website, which at the time of my writing this had been hugged to death by the internet, so hopefully by now you can check it out at endwaronline.com. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing and commenting. Remember the question I asked earlier? I hope you're having an awesome Friday and an awesome weekend ahead. Happy December, and I will see you guys next week.
Welcome back, Attack. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 free-to-play MMOs for this year, for 2015, and I think across all the genres for free-to-plays, we've seen so much innovation in MOBAs, in MMOs, in card games. We've seen so many new things this past year, and hopefully, maybe, probably so, 2015 is going to be just as exciting. This is our